From Troy Allen Stadium on the campus of Slippery Rock High School, it's Friday night football. It's the Slippery Rock High School Rockets take on the Wilmington Greyhounds. Slippery Rock 4-3 in the season. Wilmington Greyhounds 3-4. Good evening. It's Ed Cody along with Swami George Abraham to bring you this 48th meeting between these two schools. They have not played in 5 years. And George, I know you say how important the game is. Both of these teams need a win. Slippery Rock started off 3-0. They've lost 3 of their last 4. Wilmington was 3-1. They've lost their last 3 to good schools. They've lost to Farrell, Sharon, General McLean. They haven't lost 4 in a row since 1983. So something's going to give here tonight. Wilmington, of course, it's a mixed schedule. They're 2A, and Slippery Rock's 3A. Both teams need a win if they're thinking about anything in postseason play.
No, absolutely. The only good news is the league is so strong. If you can get into playoffs, generally the teams up north aren't as powerful. The thing that makes this league unusual is the fact that the best team is 2A, Farrell.
And you look at the comparisons, common opponents. Sharon defeated Wilmington 33-14. Sharon defeated Slippery Rock 20-6, but they ran for 400 yards rushing. And Slippery Rock defeated General McLean 37-20. General McLean defeated Wilmington 22-19.
Oh, absolutely. You know you can't compare scores also with styles. You have a team like Slippery Rock that wants to throw the ball, and you have a team like Wilmington would like to run the ball.
And you have to think Wilmington, they used that wing tee all the way back to the days of their great coach, Terry Varelli. They so successfully won the state championship with it. George, just looking at the numbers, Slippery Rock averages 23 points a game, and Wilmington gives up 22 points a game. And then offensively, Wilmington averages 18.8, and Slippery Rock gives up 20 points a game on defense.
They're about as even as they can be.
Pretty much, and Slippery Rock averages 209 yards a game passing with William Mokel, and Wilmington gives up 155 yards. So you're going to look for the Rock to pass and Wilmington to run, but don't exclude the outstanding running back for Slippery Rock, and that's Maddox Allen, who has 523 yards, 4 TDs. He's also caught 17 passes for 3 touchdowns.
Oh, this is probably the best skill group Slippery Rock has had, possibly in their entire time at the high school.
And you look at Wilmington running that wing T, very strong. Their fullback, Tyler Mikulin, Georgie's a bowling ball. He's 5'9", 210. He's rushed for 409 yards. And halfback Ben Miller has rushed for 347. And they have a decent receiver in Buddha Book, who's caught 18 for 256.
Oh, absolutely. You can't sleep on them. They'll throw the ball. And the bottom line is, as you say, both teams desperate for a win. And very important game because, you know, playoffs are around the corner.
And the difference maker could be Slippery Rock receiver John Sabo. He's caught 26 passes for almost 400 yards. He also has a kickoff return this year, school record 98 yards. He's a dangerous player returning punts and kickoffs. We've discussed before when coaches say, well, we lost 28-21, but 2 of their scores came on punt and kickoff returns.
Yeah,
Coach,
what?
Coach,
Yeah.
if you haven't noticed, it's part of the game.
Yeah, you won't hear me make excuses. It is what it is. And as you say, if it happens between the lines, it counts.
Very, very young team here for Wilmington and Coach Brandon Fillion. I wonder, now, did he play for Coach Varelli?
And he's just the best. He's taken over down there about 3 years ago, and they haven't missed a beat. They're loaded, as you say, a little bit down this year. But to be honest, when you're in a boundary school, from time to time, you're going to have a year that isn't as good as some of the others. It's just the way things work out. And if you know Wilmington, they'll be back.
And they're very young. Look offensively for Wilmington. 3 seniors, 6 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman on offense. And defensively for Wilmington, 3 seniors, 5 juniors, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen. This is a very young team.
Absolutely. And both squads tremendously well coached. I've dealt with both. I do some basketball with Coach Fillion. I've had Coach Wenderoos on the radio. And these guys are just first class. And both school administrators.
Slippery Rock, Georgia, pretty much of a veteran team. A lot of seniors on it, headed by Bogle. Terrific year. He's thrown for 1,332 yards and 12 touchdown passes. He's also rushed for 270. It's over 1,600 total yards. Let's stop and pause for our national anthem. Senior night here at Slippery Rock High School, and you know these seniors, they would like to go out with a victory. George, hard to believe these two schools have met. This is the 48th meeting with Wilmington leading the series 32-15. They haven't played in 5 years.
Yeah, they've varied back and forth as to what league they're in and all. I think this year, District 10 going with geography was the right move. I think it helps the attendance. It helps the rivalry situation. When they play the teams up north, there's just no rivalry there.
And as you said, you have 3A, Region 3, you have 3A and 2A mixed together, but we're seeing some of that happening in the WPIL. They don't mix them together in the same conference, but you see how many games 6A plays against 5A and vice versa, because 6A, there are only 5 teams.
Exactly, and that's the reason for this. I think the idea behind it is less travel and more rivalries. It does make sense.
Slippery Rock out on the sideline right below us. They're dressed in their red and gray uniforms with their silver helmets. Across the way, the Wilmington Greyhounds dressed in white. Larry Wenderoos, the coach here at Slippery Rock, he's been here for a number of years, taking over from former coach Brendan Hathaway, who did an outstanding job here. The last time we were here, we did the game and they played Grove City, and Brendan was a coach. It was a terrific game.
He's just a terrific guy. He's school administrator. Ironically, he and Phil Young are both administrators at Wilmington, and Coach Wenderoos is an administrator at Seneca Valley.
Isn't that something?
It is. It's terrific, and great guys. Are good to have your young men around guys like that. You can't do better, to be honest.
Now, we've had an opportunity to do specials and spotlights with both coaches. Hathaway, who also gave us some nice Slippery Rock High School jerseys. I still have it.
Absolutely.
Polo. And Larry Wenderoos, we were up here a few years ago to do a show with him. 2 great programs, great schools. These small schools have great environments, nice athletic programs, and we can't be treated any better than the way we've been treated here at Slippery Rock High School by their athletic director, the whole entire athletic department.
Agree.
Judy Geis, who provides a lot of information for us. She's the mother of the Knock Nest
Absolutely.
Monster.
Absolutely. We have no trouble being appreciative of her. Absolutely. She's done a great job. And like you say.
Yeah, and the athletic director came up and met me. Very nice.
Sure. Good place. I left here 30 years ago next year.
Wow, hard to believe.
It seemed like it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but great improvements to the stadium, the facility, from the scoreboard to the stands to the field. Just a great place. And
very nice.
2 nice basketball gyms. Hopefully we can get up here in the winter and do a ball game, because we certainly enjoy it and we're treated well.
Can't say enough about these communities here at Slippery Rock, and you go over to Wilmington. They're just great. Small towns, great communities, college towns.
Absolutely. No, you said it best. It's Friday night's football night in Western Pennsylvania. That will not change.
All right, they're back deep for Slippery Rock to receive, and lone receiver, and that is John Sabo. Number 2 already has a 98-yard kickoff return this year. for Wilmington. They will kick off. They're in their white jerseys, dark helmets. And we're off. Winters on the kickoff.
Good coverage.
The return out to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Slippery Rock. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. The Rockets 4-3 in the year. Started off 3-0. Had a rough stretch here. The Wilmington Greyhounds 3-4. They were 3-1. They've lost 3 in a row.
The league is solid. Very, very well-coached teams and good football.
Spread set, 3 receivers to the left. Handoff and a sweep to the left side. Coming up over the 30 and up near the 35-yard line. Salminio on the run. They give him 4 yards on a play.
Looked to be about 4. Second and 6.
Trip set to the right. Handoff on a sweep to the right. Plenty of running room. First down into the secondary. Down the right sideline. They're finally corralled and brought down inside the 25-yard line.
Big run. Maddox Allen, Eddie, 28. 28, 26 look a lot alike.
Yeah, they do. Maddox Allen's 28. He's a 5'10", 185-pound senior. Comes into this game with 523 yards rushing. So he picks up that first down on that run. All the way down at the 22. 44 yards on that run. And Mokel kept it, and then the last second pitched it, and it goes out of bounds. No gain on a play.
It was an RPO that almost did an RPO.
Number 6 goes out of bounds. It's going to be second and 10 as the ball starts at the 22-yard line.
Split right. 3 receivers to the left. Mokel fakes, going to throw just down the sideline, right sideline. Did he catch it?
Yes.
It is good to Sabo for the touchdown.
Yeah. Nice grab. Big time catch.
Wow, that score comes early, 10:46.
74 seconds, 4 plays.
22-yard TD pass.
Nice catch.
Mokel to Sabo.
Yeah, Sabo.
Jaworski on to add the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So Nick Jaworski adds the extra point. 7-0. 70 yards in 4 plays.
Not the way Wilmington drew it up, that's for sure. Slippery Rock, however, very happy with that set of plays. 4 plays, 70-some yards.
And you could see Mokel, Georgia's 13th touchdown pass of the year. His only really tough game was last week against Sharon. They held him under 100 with 85 yards passing. He averages 209 yards passing a game.
I did notice that.
7-0 here in the early going. Hard to believe for our 3rd football broadcast of the year. We have 1 more left with Seneca Valley at North Allegheny on the 28th of October.
That'll be here quickly now, 2 weeks.
Ben Miller, 26, back deep. for Wilmington. Here's Kajerski's kick, and it's going to sail. Strong kick through the end zone, touchback. 1st and 10, Wilmington.
Kajerski kick goes into the end zone. Wilmington will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wilmington will bring out the wing tee, headed by quarterback Tough McConaughey. And the wing tee runs so successfully down through the years by their great coach, Terry Borelli. McConaughey taking a look at the sideline. He's going to take another look, getting the play from the sideline. He gets under center. Drop back, fires out here, pass is complete. The gain is out to the 27-yard line. And that's Davis Fanco, the receiver.
Nice throw and catch to get started. Good job by Tough getting it there, and nice grab, and
picks up 9 on the play.
now you have a manageable 2nd down. Oh, they gave him the 1st down in it.
Did they give him the
Yeah.
1st down?
Yeah, I thought it was a little short myself.
1st and 10 out at the 30. Slot to the left, wing right. Hand off to Miller on a sweep to the left side on the wing tee. And he's going to be stopped for no gain, maybe losing a yard on the play.
Good play by the Rock defense. They were certainly ready for that.
No gain. 2nd down, 10 to go here early on, 1st quarter.
The ball is out there, number 26, Ben Miller. Tackled by a hoop for Rockford, led by number 68, Brody Johnson, and number 77, Isaac Bell.
Trying to see, George, if that's Tyler Mickulin in that fullback 29, or is that Ty Millard, number 8? I think it's 8, Millard.
It is 8.
Double slot. Quick pass out here again, and a wrap up immediately out at the 32-yard line. That's Sam Schwartz on the defense for the Rockets. Gain of just 3 on the play, brings up a 3rd and 7. But Schwartz was all over that.
Coming to the wide side this time, thank you.
So 3rd and 7 for Wilmington at their own 33-yard line. McConaughey back, drops, sets up a screen, flips it over to Miller, gets a block, turns the corner, and he's finally going to be brought down out at the 39-yard line. He's going to come up short 1 yard.
Pass complete to number 26, Ben Miller.
Actually, they spotted at the 38.
Looks like he might have been brought down there by number 38, Tyler Arbach.
4th down, they're going to go for it.
4th and 2. No, they say 4th and 1.
The ball at the 39-yard line.
Spot the ball at the 39. So it'll be 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak, and should be the 1st down for McConaughey.
Good job by Tough McConaughey getting that down. Tough yard and a half.
Hey, Coach, I don't blame Coach Fillion for going for it, because that quick strike by Slippery Rock, he's probably figuring, hey, we have to hold on to the ball.
Points tonight. Yeah, we're going to need some points to win tonight. Good coaching, absolutely.
1st and 10 out at the 42-yard line. Nice surge by that offensive line by Wilmington. They have a freshman center, Jacob Coulter, 6'2", 250. The sweep to the right, Miller, and he just red shirts everywhere.
Good pursuit, forcing them back into the help.
And Braden Rich up there to turn the play back inside. Gain of just a yard on the play, 2nd down and 9 for Wilmington at their own 43-yard line. 7:35 to go here in the 1st quarter. Slippery Rock up 7-0 on a 22-yard touchdown pass from William Mokel to John Sabo. Wing right, slot left. McConaughey's going to keep it after faking. He's belted hard and knocked down.
Yes.
Brody Gulsig leading that charge inside,
Brett
stuffing.
Gelsig too. Yes, absolutely. It was a Gelsig sandwich.
I didn't think he picked up 2, but they say he picked up 2 yards on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 7 out at the 45 for the Greyhounds. Dressed in white, becomes slot to the right. Christina Michael split wide to the right. Slot inside is Davis Fanco. Ben Miller slot left. Quick pass out here to Fanco, and here comes, wow, look, George, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Red shirts all over the place.
Absolutely.
And that charge led by
Salminio, first guy there. You don't get that first guy in the ground, that plays
That
doomed.
was Salminio was up there quick.
Absolutely.
And then there were just red shirts everywhere. Great pursuit.
No, excellent defense.
Lost the yard, 4th and 8. Sabo back deep at his own 25. Line drive kick. Sabo had a thought, and then smartly walks away from it. Down by Wilmington at the Slippery Rock 20-yard line. Fast-moving first quarter, 5:47 to go. Second possession here for Slippery Rock. First time they went 70 yards in 4 plays, culminated by that touchdown pass of 22 yards from Mokel to Sabo. Don't look past Slippery Rock running the ball with Maddox Allen, who has 523 yards on the year.
Oh, they definitely have a mixed attack. They can throw and run.
Trip set to the right, split left. Mokel gonna flip it out here. It's complete, wide open, taking down the left sideline. Sam Schwartz cuts it back inside, takes it out
Nice
into
speed.
Wilmington territory, but not until he's forced out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Schwartz with nice speed. Only junior. Jeez, he got there in a hurry.
I believe that's
Wow.
his 21st reception on the season.
That's a good enough for a Slippery Rock first down.
Oh, big plays.
That won't hurt the average any.
Pick up a 40 on that play.
My goodness.
Mokel headed for a big night. Fires over the middle, wide open receiver. He had his choice
Had them
there.
both. You
of
read my mind.
receivers between Salminio was open right away, and then he came back inside and found Sabo.
He did. He looked out, and then he checked in the middle, and they were both wide open.
I correction, that was Lucas Ellison,
Absolutely.
number 22 on the reception.
Yes,
Not
it
2,
was.
but 22.
Slippery Rock first down.
Another first down. Pick up with 18. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Quick flip out here to the right. And that's Sabo. And he's going to score.
Another
Pass
10.
completed to John Taylor, and he's in for a Slippery Rock touchdown.
They are explosive, Ed.
7 plays, 2 touchdowns, another long drive. 5:08 mark. Jaworski on to attempt the extra point.
Nope.
It is no good.
Extra point is no good. With 5:08 to go first quarter. Your Slippery Rock Rockets 13, Wilmington 0.
76 yards in 3 plays.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, 50-50.
What is that, about 150 some yards at 7? 8 plays?
7 plays,
Yeah.
146 yards.
25 yards a play, you're not going to lose much.
One quarter for the first quarter. There's only a last name on the ticket. So if you're last name Rosick, You are the first quarter lucky quarter winner.
And what's going to happen here before long, you're going to see Maddox Ellen break off some big runs because they're spreading the Wilmington defense out.
Absolutely, exactly what, I mean, how can it not? It just seems like it doesn't matter what they do, it goes for a big gain.
Well, Moko, who was held to 85 yards passing last week, he's already obliterated that.
Absolutely.
Throwing his 13th and 14th touchdown passes of the year. Sabo now with 7 touchdown receptions on the year. Ben Miller back deep. Trying to see who else is deep for Wilmington.
That's going on.
And that's going to sail out of bounds. No chance to return that.
But the only thing they've done wrong tonight, Ed, and I'm not sure that's too bad because there's no return.
Flag on play for a kick out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wilmington. Have it at their own 35-yard line.
Kick out of bounds.
Imperative that they do something. You can't just run 3 plays and give it back.
No.
1st and 10.
Inside and getting the play. Quarterback McConaughey. Behind him, Ben Miller. Split to the wing to the right. Is Miller. He goes in motion. He's going to get it on a sweep to the left.
Great
Chase
pursuit.
down from behind.
Number 8, Kyle Milron. He was tackled at the line of scrimmage by number 68, Brody Yalsick.
Boy, nice play by Gelson.
That's
Showed some lateral
that's the
speed.
defensive tackle making that play. Brody Galsick is senior.
Nice speed. Jeez.
No gain on the play. Excuse me, they get. No, there is no gain.
No, there's no gain
Correct.
on it.
I'm right.
Nope. Nothing there. Incredible that he can move like that, a big man, sideways.
Yes. 2nd and 10. Inside handoff.
Not much, a couple yards.
A couple yards out to the 43-yard line. Excuse me, out to the 37-yard line. Gain of 2. 3rd and 8.
Boy, the middle of that slippery rock line is stout. They are giving up nothing.
Cooper Rock is on the tackle, led by number 24, Brett Yalsick. Turns out he's 3rd and about 7
2 receivers flanked to the right.
for Wilmington.
McConaughey tries to take off a run. There's a fumble.
He got the ball.
Stiprock has it.
Yeah.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by, looked like number 77, Isaac Bell.
It was Isaac Bell, 77, Eddie. Got their hand on the ball.
Senior defensive tackle Isaac Bell on the recovery. Excellent field position now for Slippery Rock. 1st and 10 at the 32.
If you're Wilmington, you have to bow your neck right here. You cannot go down 3 tutties in the 1st quarter.
Moko comes out. Slot to the left. And a slot to the right. Handoff straight ahead, coming through, bursting through.
Ball handed off to number 28, Maddox Allen.
Nice
Maddox
run.
Allen, the George, just as I figured they
Yep.
were going to find that
Absolutely.
groove. And he Picks.
Second and 1.
Oh, it doesn't get the first down. It's 2nd and 1.
Got about 9. I tell you, he lifted his feet well. There was somebody at the line. He had to lift his feet to get out of that.
He got initially stopped, and then he had just great leg drive to burst through. So it's 2nd and 1 for the Rock. Under 3 to play here in this first quarter. They already lead 13-0. Boca's going to hand off inside, handoff to Salaminio.
Number 28, Maddox Allen.
That was Maddox Allen.
Maddox Allen again.
At
All
8
right.
and 6 look like that's not very difficult.
28-26.
Yep, very tough.
20-yard line is good enough for a
Now they get the
Slippery
first
Rock
down.
first down.
1st and 10. Pick up a 5 on a play down at the 18-yard line. Double slot formation. Boca's going to roll to his left. Fires incomplete. Oh, he had a guy open in the end zone.
He did. He missed him. He
Did
did.
not see him.
No, he didn't.
I think that was Lucas Allen. It was all alone. He could have floated that to Allen for a
Allison,
score.
yeah, it was. Allison was wide open.
Lucas Ellison was all alone. So that will stop the clock. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Brings up a 2nd and 10 at the 18. Trip set to the left, split right. Mokel back.
Nice.
Gonna throw the screen. No one there. Down to the 1-yard line. That was Sabo.
He is having his choice of receivers.
So I'll bring up a 1st and goal at the 3. Pick up a 15 on that play. Mokel. High snap, goes to his left, and throws for the touchdown. Now he got it to Lucas Ellison.
Yep, he did. He made up for when he missed them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here you go, buddy. I'll
Here, buddy.
take care of
Sorry
you.
about that.
Georgie had 85 yards last week against Sharon. He may have 180 already.
Oh yeah, he's on pace for 500-600.
And his 3rd TD pass of the game. Jersey on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and this one is good.
The point is good. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Yours to the Rockets 20. Wilmington 0. Don't miss out, ladies and gentlemen.
20-0 here in this first quarter. Slippery Rock with 2:15 remaining. 32-yard drive in 5 plays following that fumble.
A lot of big plays also.
Right now, Wilmington, no answer for this passing attack.
No, and you need to keep the ball and get a few first downs yourself. If not, you're right back out there. That's the problem.
So the Rock here on senior night coming out strong after a disappointing 20-6 loss last week to Sharon. Farrell and Sharon, they meet the last game of the year.
Playing tonight.
Playing tonight.
They haven't played in a while.
Sharon's 3A. Or 2A.
Yes. No, they're
3A,
3A.
and Farrell's 2.
Right. Farrell, Sharpsville, Greenville, 2A. And Sharpsville has Middlesex's players playing as a co-op.
Jersey's kick. And it's strong leg into the end zone and out.
Jersey's kick goes through the end zone.
1st and 10
Wilmington will
for
start.
Wilmington
First and 10 with the ball spotted at the 20-yard
at their own
line.
20. Now can Wilmington get their wing T running attack rolling?
They definitely
Whatever,
need a
whatever
couple.
happened last week with Sharon rushing for 400 yards,
Yeah.
Slippery Rock shored up the run defense.
Oh, they've got nothing. They need to possess this ball just for no other reason, the psychological effect.
1st and 10 Wilmington at their own 20-yard line. Ty McConaughey under center. Some fake throw over the middle. Pass is complete. And again out to the 32-yard line.
It was a nice passing catch there.
Ben Miller
Yeah,
makes
Ben
the
Miller.
reception.
Absolutely.
Gain of 13.
First and 10, the ball slide to the 33-yard line.
22, Jamie Miller in the lineup as a wing to the right. Slot left. Jamie Miller goes in motion. Handoff straight ahead and just busting through defensively. Aiden Carace stuffing and filling that hole along with Brett Galsig.
Yeah, Brody Galsik in there too, Eddie. Nothing.
Coach Wenderoos must have preached defense against the run this week.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
2nd and 9, a gain of only 1 out of the 34-yard line. Clock running, 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Slippery Rock up 20-0 on 3 touchdown passes by senior William Mokel. George, any idea where he may be headed next year?
No, I know he visited Grove City. I do know that.
He'd be going to a great program.
Absolutely.
Here's the pitch back to Jamie Miller, and he gets very little. Up to the 36-yard line, a gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
There's so much good football in the area between Grove City and West Minnie.
Oh,
I mean, just outstanding football. Both those teams are excellent.
outstanding.
Pick up about a yard.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 here as we're winding down this first quarter of play.
For Wilmington.
They'll have to snap one more time.
Double slot formation. McConaughey steps back into the spread. Ooh, intercepted. Pass intended to Davis Fanko.
Brett Gaussick.
Rock will take over. 1st and 10 with the ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by, and George, who made that pick?
Brett Gaussick.
Brett Gaussick, he's a left inside linebacker, number 24.
He jumped that. It looked like he read something because he was right there.
10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Slippery Rock. Ball at the 37. Take a shot to the end zone.
Well, who knows? I mean, they're certainly capable.
Mocha rolls right, under pressure, gets away from it. Now he's going to fire to the end zone, has a man open down there, caught, touchdown. Sam Schwartz.
You got a penalty?
They're bringing us back.
Local pass complete to number 23, Sam Schwartz for Slippery Rock touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
Well, let's see. I think they're going to bring this one back. Let's see what the ruling is.
I don't know how. What could it be but hitting the quarterback? I don't know what else.
That's what I thought it was initially, a late hit on the quarterback.
I didn't see anybody holding out there. He broke contain.
Now they're trying to sort this out. What do we have, a second left here?
Yeah.
Personal foul against Slippery Rock.
Was this after the touchdown?
Yeah, touchdown.
It is a touchdown, so Mokel throws his 4th TD. 37 yards to Sam Schwartz. $16 touchdown passes on the season now.
He's fattening up the stats tonight.
The extra point by Kaczerski is good.
27 after one.
With about 1 second left to go in the first quarter. Yours to the Rock Rockets, 27. Wilmington 0.
27-0. Well, we didn't expect this.
No, I didn't. I thought, both teams maybe a little bit down the last few weeks, but Rock came out on fire.
And Wilmington done having no answer in their secondary
for anything
to cover these receivers.
No.
Sure, I see Sharon's 4-3, but how good are they that they shut down Slippery Rock? The only team this year to really shut them down.
I know. They lost opening games in the Sharon. But who knows? Like you said, it's an even league. That's why you just want to get in. You want to get in,
Yes.
and then you worry about it.
Well, for Slippery Rock, picking up some momentum after that rough stretch, losing 3 out of 4, get themselves ready for the playoffs, because the playoffs come, anything can happen.
No, absolutely. So you're 4 in this region, and you play 1 up above. Who cares?
So now the penalty after that score, what was it, on sportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah.
On Slippery Rock, so they moved it back to, they will kick off, Kaczerski will kick off from the 25-yard line.
They might be swimming a few extra laps. They swim on Saturday morning, Slippery Rock.
They do?
Yeah, they might be doing a little extra swimming tomorrow for that personal foul.
Short kick, pop-up kick.
Nice return.
And it's taken by Ty Millarn. He returns it out to the 49 of Slippery Rock.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the first quarter. Yours to the Rock Rockets, 27, Wilmington 0.
And we will start I was going to say, we're headed for halftime, but
Yeah,
20
yeah.
seems like it,
Yeah,
huh?
you're hearing music.
Yeah, 27-0 as we head into the second quarter.
Yeah, the clock's going to be running after half.
Well, I don't know. In the 40, this is the 48th meeting. I don't know if there's ever been a game like this between the two.
If it were the other way. Wilmington would.
Because
back in
Wilmington,
the-
people don't realize, they won WPIL championships
Absolutely.
under Coach Burley. Then they won in the district here.
They have 2
won
states.
2 state championships. And how many district titles?
Oh, ton.
Did they win 3 or 4 in a row at one time?
Oh,
We went up
ton.
there and did a show with Coach Burley.
Absolutely.
Great guy, great gentleman. So here we go, start this second quarter of play. Wilmington has it at the 49 of Slippery Rock. Now they go with 2 tight end shorts, double wing formation. Handoff on a sweep to the left. Not much here, a couple of yards.
Good pursuit. Good pursuit.
Down to the 47-yard line, you see Brett Galsick there. Isaac Bell picks up 2. 2nd and 8 at the 47.
Rock defense is quick laterally, Ed.
Didn't see their game last week, but they're playing with great intensity defensively against the run here tonight. Wilmington stays in a tight double wing. Here's a pitch back to Miller off the right side.
Yard.
Heavy traffic. This picks up a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 7.
Maddox Allen in on another tackle, Ed.
And that's coming in from his strong safety position.
Start creeping up there. Next thing you know, they got 7, 8 in the box.
Now Wilmington comes out with a slot to the right. Miller and Fanko split right. Jamie Miller, a wing to the left. Miller, single setback. High snap, McConaughey fires it.
Nice pass.
To Fanko. And he's very close to the first down. Right at the 40-yard line.
Tough throw and a nice ball there. That was a nice pass.
So they're going to say 4th and 1. 4th and 1 at the 40. No question. Coach Fielding's going to go for it.
Absolutely. Thing is, you don't want to leave it there, though.
No. Miller in a single setback. Double wing, double tight. Motion. Now Miller turns, goes back. They stop everything. Quarterback sneak, and
You got it.
McConaughey gets a push.
Yeah, second effort,
Bill
I think,
Iron.
from behind. Now he got the push
Push.
there. Yeah, first time. I'm not sure the first time he had it.
While we don't root for anyone, we just want to see a good game.
Absolutely.
We'd like to see some success by Wilmington.
They're hanging in there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They have enough tradition for 10 teams. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But you don't want to see this for either side. No, absolutely.
Wing to the left. Motion. Hand off with a sweep to the left. There's just no running room. There's just nowhere to go.
No, sir. No, sir.
Ben Miller, the running back, and once again, you just have defense all over the place.
Minio in there, Galsick in there,
Brody
House,
Galsick.
same guys.
Yes.
No, every play. Great lateral speed.
Schwartz, the whole bunch, and they come up from the secondary. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 38. Clock running, 8:30 to go here in the first half. Slippery Rock up 27-0. Virtue of 4 first-quarter touchdown passes by William Mokel. Now has 16 on the year. And George, he's closing in on 4,000 career yards passing. He has 3,736. He's going to do it tonight.
He could have.
Miller trying to sweep to his right.
Big,
Bounces
nice
up,
run
stiff
there.
arms.
Nice run.
Makes a great run.
Absolutely.
And I think he gets the first down.
Ben Miller,
Boy,
5'10",
that
185.
first stiff arm
Absolutely.
got him free,
Just what they need.
and he gets the first down.
Absolutely.
He picks up 11 on that play. First and 10 at the 27. I think it's what they need to do, really get some running momentum going. Clock stopped at 8:01. Inside handoff to Miller. Gets a few yards. A little bit of a burst.
Yeah, yards are hard to come by in the center of that line. Very tough.
Looks like number 51, Braden Rich, number 38, Tyler Arbach are all in that tackle.
Give him 1 yard. I thought he got more than that.
I was watching the yard marker over there. They're pretty close together.
So 2nd and 9 at the 26 of Slippery Rock. High snap. Flip out here to Ben Miller. No way. Red shirts everywhere.
Yep.
Sabo up there.
Yeah, Sabo up there. It was right.
And also
With his buddies. Yeah.
Braden Rich was there.
Yep, absolutely. Very impressed with their lateral
Yes,
quickness.
loss of 3 on a play, 3rd and 12.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 11 for Wilmington.
Back at the 29-yard
at the
line.
28-yard line.
Wilmington just taking their time as McConaughey looks to the sideline. Coach Fillion for a play. Slot to the left, slot right. They'll learn a single setback.
Timeout.
Timeout, Wilmington.
Timeout,
6:25 to go here in the first half of play. Slippery Rock 27, Wilmington nothing. And I'm just thinking, George, that how close that Mokel is to 4,000 career passing yards. What an achievement.
No, absolutely. He's thrown the ball well tonight, choosing those. He has a couple times, he's had several receivers. It's his choice. And as you say, he's put every ball in the money. Great job.
They have nice speed, their receivers.
They have speed. They have some size. They can go get that ball. And
Sabo, Allison, Schwartz.
Yeah, they throw the ball to the backs on occasion. Excuse me. Very impressed with them and their defense. I'll tell you right now. You want to talk about some lateral quickness?
I'd like to see the tape. I can't imagine how Sharon rushed for 400 yards on him last week.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
All right, 3rd and 12 for Wilmington.
What do you got to get? Half on 3rd, half on 4th, right?
Yeah, at the 29-yard line of Slippery Rock. Down 27-0. Slot to the right. Ben Miller slot to the right. Jamie Miller wing to the left. McConaughey and Millard in the back. McConaughey back. Here comes the pressure. Rolls to his right. Fires downfield. Just had to get rid of it outside the tackle box. That'll bring up 4th and 12.
Yeah, he was getting closed in on. That was a smart play. Saved the loss. Got outside the tackle. Ball got past the line. Smart play by Tough there. You don't want to take that sack, not when it's already 3rd and long.
Yeah, it looked like pressure coming off the left side there. Braden Rich was right there in his face. So 4th and 12 for the Greyhounds at the Slippery Rock 29-yard line. That clock stopping at 6:18 on the incomplete pass. Jamie Miller in motion to the right. McConaughey back, dumps it over, complete. And it's a short gain, not enough for the first down.
4th and 28, Ed. There aren't many plays in the book.
Pass complete to number 2, Michael Sarcina.
Goes over on downs.
Did not pick up the line again. Slippery Rock will have the ball. 1st and 10.
So Slippery Rock will take over. 1st and 10
Ball spotted
at their own 24-yard line after a short gain of 5. Rockets come out. 3 receivers wide to left, split right. Mokel gonna flip it out here to Sabo. Gets a block, comes up over the 35, the 40, cuts back inside and down inside the 50, down to the Wilmington 47-yard line. Holding.
It's coming way back.
Coming back.
Way back. It's going to be 15 yards past where it happened, and it was 25 yards down the field where it ended up. This is a big penalty.
That nullifies a 29-yard gain.
Absolutely. And the hold happened about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. So it's a huge penalty.
So they move it back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and they would have had it on Wilmington's side of the 50. Huge penalty.
First and 15 at the 20. Coming, scooting 3 down the right sideline.
Look at that
And
speed.
he's going
He's
to go
going.
all the way for a touchdown.
Maddox Allen, baby.
Maddox Allen, 80 yards to the house.
Guy had an angle on him and he didn't cover it, didn't close it at all. 80-yard run.
Wow. $80 yards for the senior running back. Now has well over 600 yards on the season. Kajerski on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. 2 plays. 34-0. With 5:37 to go here in the first half.
Not much to say. If I said to you, find something wrong with Slippery Rock, what would you say?
I mean, if you come out here and this is the first time anyone would come around and see them play, didn't know the record, you say this team must be undefeated.
Absolutely. They have not made any mistakes. The one hold and the one personal foul, and that's it. And they flashed some running, they flashed some passing, some speed.
You know, it looked like Maddox Ellison was going to be boxed in
Twice.
at the 50,
No.
and he put on an extra burst and was gone.
You're not kidding.
Heading for a mercy rule game. Kajerski to kick it off. Taken at the 6-yard line by Miller.
Oh, nice
Finds a
run back.
seam, and finally brings it out the whole way out to the 35-yard line.
Nice return by Miller. Very nice return.
First and 10 Wilmington at their own 35-yard line. 5:27 to go here in the first half. Hey, sometimes Georgia games just get away from you. You saw that in college last week when Texas pounded Oklahoma. Was it 49-0?
Absolutely.
You never thought that was going to
Never
happen.
going in, no. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Tight formation for the Greyhounds. Motion. Handoff straight up the middle to Milliron.
A nice gain there.
Picks up 5. Look, Brett Galsiki has a lot of tackles here in the first half.
Oh, no question
He
about it.
really has been attacking the line of scrimmage. Nice job by both inside linebackers, Galsiki and Abe Corres. Sweep to the left. Running room comes up over the 40 and to the 45. It should be enough for a first down for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, that's a nice little game. Keep a hold of that ball for another few minutes.
Ben Miller, a 185-pound junior, is a nice runner. He's a wing to the right. Jamie Miller, wing to the left. Jamie Miller, by the way, George, he's another freshman. He's I think the 4th freshman playing tonight. There's a sweep to the left. Miller finally dragged down.
Number 26, Ben Miller, brought down by host of Rockets. Number 59, Blaze Mullen, on attack of the Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Brett Galsick in there and another tackle, Blaze Mullen.
Blaze Mullen
Good
on the
team.
tackle. And that
Good
looked
team
like
tackle.
Yeah, it looked like Brody Gelsey grabbed his shirt first. Pick up a 3, second down and 7 out at the 48. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Slippery Rock up 34-0. Double tight. And Miller goes in motion.
Nice run
nice
there.
hole up the middle. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah.
In Slippery Rock territory, down to the Slippery Rock 45-yard line.
Nice stop by Lucas Housen. It was just him that time.
Yeah.
He did it. He brought him down one-on-one. Nice run also. Very nice run.
Picks up the 7.
Wilmington needs to get on the board here before the half.
Yeah, just to have a little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence going in at the half.
Absolutely.
There's Miller on a sweep right, breaks a tackle,
Nice.
breaks another tackle, cuts back against the grain,
Boy,
fights
that's
his
a
way
nice
all the way
run.
down to the 30 of Slippery Rock on a great twisting run by junior running back Ben Miller.
Sam Schwartz just hung on. That was a nice tackle. Because that kid was fighting awful hard there to break that thing all the way.
Pick up a 15. Looks like the Greyhounds, Coach Filling's going to stick with that double tight, double wing formation. There's Milliron scooting straight ahead. Looked like he was stuck right there at the line of scrimmage.
About 8 yards. This is by far their best
Yes,
possession. Absolutely.
picks up 7, second and 3. Well, he's a nice, tough runner, Milliron. Listed at 6 foot 160, a senior. 150 to go here in the first half of play. Slippery Rock up 34-0. Ed Cody and the Swami, George Abraham. Conahee gonna roll to his right, tucks it in, has a man open, pass is complete, and we get a penalty marker thrown right back at where the quarterback threw the pass. I'm gonna call holding.
I think they're calling it holding on 68. I saw him looking back to check the number. I think you might have one each way here.
Stops the clock, 1:31 to go here in the first half. Let's see what the ruling is. Holding,
We got that part right.
personal foul,
Face mask.
mask.
So offset.
They offset. I always thought if one's a 10-yard, one's a 15-yard, why not assist the 15-yard?
Take the bigger one.
Yeah. All right, so it remains second down and 3 at the 23.
Thing about that hold is that thing was about 20 yards behind the line.
I know. Now timeout. Is it a timeout?
Slippery Rock was one man short.
So they send in Matthew Craddy, defensive tackle, nose guard, a junior. Second and 3. Clock starts again. Down to 1:10 to go here in the first half. Inside run going absolutely nowhere.
Galsick just knifing through there.
Stacked up.
Nothing, no chance.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 3. Down to 50 seconds to go.
Fought down to the line, scrimmage away number 20, or number 58, Brody Johnson, number 53, Matt Craddy, on attack for Slippery Rock.
Sweep to the left, breaking a tackle, but I don't think enough for the first down. Going to come up short.
Sabo supported that run real well.
Going to be 4th, and well, no gain on the play, so it's 4th and 3. Clock stops 34 seconds.
Some local scores for you. Rose City 14, Chartsville 7. Farrell 12, Sharon 0. Hickory 14, Greenville 3. General McLean 8, Fairview 0. Northeast 7, Harbor Creek 0. Meadville 35, Franklin 0.
Meadville's powerful.
Titusville
Yes.
and Warner tied at 14.
Big Butler 28-14.
Yeah. They and Prep will play for that 5A title.
Just look at Prep's schedule, George. They play teams from practically
a lot of
all
New
over
York,
the country.
a lot of New York,
only played 2
Canada.
teams from Pennsylvania.
Well, nobody wants to play them around here.
I think McDowell's playing a team from Canada.
Yeah, they do that also.
I didn't realize how big high school football has become in Canada.
Oh, basketball too.
Yes.
My goodness. Toronto, basketball.
Chase Claypool, the Steelers, is from Canada.
There you go.
All right, 4th and 3 for Wilmington at the Slippery Rock 23. 34 seconds to go here in the first half. Slippery Rock up 34-0. Now, I don't understand. They had a timeout, and they're still looking over at the bench for a play. All right, now we're set to go. McConaughey. Slot to the right, wing left. McConaughey's going to flip it out here. And it's just going to be short 1 yard in that pass.
Yeah, just short by about a yard. It's
Davis,
right. No run after the catch.
Yep, Davis Fanco.
Nice defense by Slippery Rock. Got right on it. And any type of advancement would have been a first down, but they didn't go forward.
So Slippery Rock will take over at their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10. 29 seconds to go here in the first half. And they're just going to take a knee in this first half of play.
Good sportsmanship
Yep.
there.
That's going to be the end of the first half of play with the score. Slippery Rock 34 and Wilmington nothing. 4 first quarter touchdown passes by William Mokel, and then a second quarter 80-yard touchdown run by Maddox Ellen. And that's why Slippery Rock leads here 34-0 at the halftime. Enjoy the band festivities. We'll be back with the second half after you enjoy the playing of the bands.
We're proud to announce that in 2022, Armstrong has been named Cablefax Independent Operator of the Year for the second time. We'd like to thank all of our employees for contributing to our success, and a big thank you to our customers for their continued support.
No one plans for a plumbing emergency. If it happens, turn to the experts at Armstrong Comfort Solutions. Matt Mertz Plumbing is now part of the Armstrong Comfort family. Do you have a leaking pipe, a toilet backing up? When you need a plumber, you want an honest, licensed professional. We're available 24/7. Our plumbing experts can handle any need or emergency, including trenchless sewer replacement. Armstrong Comfort Solutions and Matt Mertz Plumbing, 2 great local companies coming together to better serve Western PA.
Fame, also by singer-songwriter Lady Gaga. We will feature our Wilmington drumline with a professional written by instructor David Ryan and our traditional singing, choreographed by this year's seniors as we close out tonight's show. Here is Lady Gaga's hit song, Poker Face.
Drum major Carol Snyder, is the band ready? Band, the field is yours!
Armstrong has a history of being engaged in the areas where we provide service. One of these ways is through breaking bread. Food insecurity affects over 12 million children and 5 million seniors nationwide, putting them at risk for chronic health conditions. We're taking a four-prong approach to fighting hunger by collecting donations, volunteering time, donating money, and raising awareness. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/breakingbread to find a list of community feeding programs in your area.
Armstrong's Healing Heroes initiative is changing lives for area veterans struggling with disabilities, such as PTSD, traumatic brain injury, and more. These incredible dogs help give people back their self-confidence and independence. We've raised over $300,000 to train and donate service dogs from guardian angels to veterans in our communities. If you or a loved one are a qualifying veteran, please visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/healingheroes and click Apply Now. Together, we can unleash the power to heal.
Back here at halftime at Troy Allen Stadium, Slippery Rock High School. It is Slippery Rock 34 and Wilmington nothing. George, let's take a look at that explosive first quarter for Slippery Rock. They scored first at the 10:46 mark on a 22-yard touchdown pass from William Mokel to John Sabo. Konjerski the extra point, 7-0, 70 yards in 4 plays. Then at the 5:08 mark, Slippery Rock scored again, this time another William Mokel touchdown pass to John Sabo, 18 yards. The kick failed, 76 yards in 3 plays. And then at the 2:15 mark, Mokel to Lucas Ellison, a 3-yard touchdown pass. Konjerski kick, it was 20-0. That followed a fumble recovery at the 32-yard line in Wilmington, 32 yards in 5 plays. And then with 10 seconds remaining, Mokel threw his 4th touchdown pass of the first quarter, 37 yards to Sam Swartz. 1 play, 37 yards. Konjerski the kick, it was 27-0. Then in the second quarter, at the 5:37 mark, Slippery Rock scored on a Maddox Allen 80-yard run, 2 plays for that drive. Konjerski to kick, 34-0. A great run by Maddox Allen, who was boxed in. Looked like he was going to be forced out of bounds, not once but twice. And then once he got that second head of steam, he was gone down the sideline. So you have here at the half, 34-0, Slippery Rock. And William Mokel with the 4th touchdown pass, 16 on the year. Came into the game with 3,700-plus passing yards for his career. George, he's going to maybe go over that tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Over 4,000.
Yeah, big play capabilities. You've seen it, several receivers that can run and catch. Just a big-time offense that seemed to hit on all cylinders, especially in the first half. I'm anxious to see what type of play calling and such they'll come out with in the second half. But obviously, if you're Wilmington, you want to play the half as though it were 0-0 and play from there.
And let's mention also the outstanding defensive play by the Slippery Rock defense, led by their linebacker, Brett Galsik, Brody Galsik, defensive tackle, Braden Rich up front defensively with Isaac Bell and Blaze Mullen. And secondary's been very aggressive with Schwartz and Sabo, Minio and Ellison. They've done an outstanding job.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Total team effort.
And a little bit of a bright spot for Wilmington. Their junior running back, Ben Miller's had some nice runs. They just haven't been able to put together a sustained drive.
No, the Slippery Rock defense has been very tough.
Both teams, this is the 8th game of the season, so you're going to have 2 left here in the regular season. And then I don't know where this puts Wilmington, George, continue with a loss here tonight, where that position that puts them in. Of course, they're 2A in the Region 3, although they're all listed in the same conference, while Slippery Rock is 3A in Region 3.
Exactly. You got Slippery Rock, Hickory, Grove City, and Sharon.
Now,
all
will
three.
Slippery Rock has played Sharon? Will they play Farrell? I didn't look at the schedule enough.
Absolutely.
So they must have Farrell come up one of these 2 last games.
Absolutely. That's why winning tonight was so important for them. Teams back out, loosening up. Quite a long halftime.
To see in the state playoffs, because you have some really good WPL teams in 1A, in Bishop, Canavan, and a few schools, Olsh. So you have some real good teams there.
Oh, 2A also. Avonworth dressed up Grove City.
Yes.
So that tells you how good they are. And I don't believe they're the best team, Avonworth.
I think that's 3A. Avonworth.
They could be. They
yeah,
could
it's 3A.
I know they beat Grove City quite handily.
Yeah, because at 2A you have Sarah and Still Valley.
And believe it or not, this year,
and Westinghouse.
Southern Columbia is not as good
Yeah.
as usual in 2A.
Now, Westinghouse has a really, really terrific team. Be interesting to see how far they go.
Yeah, they gave Farrell a game last
All
year.
right, get your 50 tickets out.
So we're just about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. In 2 weeks from tonight, we will be at North Allegheny, and they will host Seneca Valley. That could be for the conference championship.
Yes.
Going into tonight's game, I think North Allegheny has Norwin. They're 6-1, North Allegheny, and Seneca Valley 5-2 at home with North Hills 3-4. North Hills lost the first 4, but they won the last 3, so look out.
Oh, yeah. These teams progress during the year at different paces, and sometimes team starts a little slow, they get a little momentum, and boom, or they make one change. You don't know. They may have changed, who knows, one player.
Hey, we're headed to football playoffs, and basketball is right around the corner. When they start practice, November 1st?
No, a little later than that, but
Around the
it's
second
coming.
week.
It's coming.
Well, it's a typical cold October night here. We're up in a nice press box. We want to thank Slippery Rock High School providing drinks, providing pizza, first-class operation.
Absolutely.
So both teams back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Wenderoos does. As he leave the first team in, get another score, and then pull them?
That'd be my guess.
I would think so too.
Wilmington will receive the opening kickoff here for the second half. Once again, thank you everyone for attending tonight's senior night for football, cheer, and band.
Wilmington receives to start the second half.
Important for them to get something going right away.
Cell phone turned into the press box. If you've watched your cell phone, please come to the press box to describe it.
All right, Wilmington will come out. They will receive. Ben Miller back deep.
Set the kickoff for Slippery Rock, number 3, Nick Kingerski. Back deep.
Nick Kingerski would kick off.
Number 26, Ben Miller.
Boy, you have to loosen up and stretch out again. They were out of there a
Yes.
long time. My goodness.
All right, Ben Miller back deep. He's going to take the kick.
There you
Finds
go.
a seam, finds a hole off to the right side, and he's going to be dragged down from behind, but not before he gets the ball on the return all the way down to the 45-yard line of Slippery Rock.
Nice return. That's just what Wilmington needs, a little momentum.
55-yard return. He's a player, Ben Miller, George.
Absolutely. $34-0 Slippery Rock as we start this third quarter of play.
Tough McConaughey back at quarterback. Left wing back is the freshman Jamie Miller, and the right wing back is Ben Miller. Jamie Miller on a sweep to the right, and he gets nothing.
Nothing there.
Well, the Rock defense, while it was porous last week against Sharon, it has been stellar here tonight.
Absolutely. Gang tackling and running to the ball.
So you have Jamie Miller and Ben Miller as the halfbacks. Ty Millard is the fullback. Double tight motion. It's Ben Miller on a sweep to the left, finds a little crease, squares off, and advances it down to the 42, pick up a 3.
Sabo stepping up on run support very well.
He does everything. He's a holder, defense, receiver.
Absolutely. He's a football player, right?
Football player. I bet he's a track guy too. Brings up a 3rd and let's make it 8 at the 43. At the 43 of Slippery Rock, McConaughey back, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be grabbed and brought down for loss back at the 48-yard line. A penalty marker thrown right there in the vicinity of the sack.
It's a hold. You want to take it back or take 4th down? I'd take 4th down. Why give them an extra play? They're going to refuse it.
It looked like Isaac Bell was in there on that sack.
They're punting.
So it makes it 4th and 13. Ball back at the 48 of Slippery Rock. Low kick. It's going to take a bounce in favor of Wilmington, and they will down it at the 8-yard line.
Nice spot. Ended up good yardage, no run back.
So at 9:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. First possession for Slippery Rock, with the Rockets leading 34-0. William Mokel out. Come into this game with 3,736 career yards. He's on the verge of going over 4,000 for the career. Now has 16 touchdown passes on the season. Double slot formation. Mokel back. Throws downfield. Pass is caught. Did he have a foot inbounds? I believe they said he did.
Yes. There's a flag down, though, in the holding area.
Pass complete to Sabo.
Holding coming back. Yeah.
Was he in the end zone when the hold occurred?
No. About at the 8, so that'll go to the 4.
Yeah, and nullifies that gain out
And
to
then
the 27-yard
let's give
line.
Mokel throwing the ball on the move. Now,
Yes.
Getting out of the pocket. He's had time most all night, but this last one he put it right on the money, despite being flushed out.
Half the distance. Moves it back to the 4-yard line.
Update on number 4, Grove City 24, Sharpsville 7.
Makes it 1st and 15. Mokel, quick pass, flare out to the left. Breaks one tackle and another out to the 10-yard line. Was that Maddox Allen on the reception?
Yeah, 26. No, Salminio.
Salminio.
Gets the ball up to about the 10-yard line. Number 79 for the Rockets.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Looks like number 9, Dave Franco on the tackle for Wilmington.
And there's a botched snap. Busting through, making that tackle right away for Wilmington was Will Bruckner. And the loss back to, does it look like the 3-yard line?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're inside the 5.
So a loss of 6 on the play.
At least get some room for the punter here.
Local set up at the goal line. Drops back, wants to throw. Under pressure, rolls out of the end zone. He can run, and he's got plenty of room. And he's going to get the first down
Easy.
the whole way out to the 30-yard line. Going to pick up a 27 yards.
The athletic quarterback, that is what is going on in every college in the country and even in many of the pro teams. They want that guy that can run for that first down.
Isn't that true?
Great little play there by Mokel and keeps the drive alive and shows a little bit of his athletic ability.
He's over with that run close. He came into the game with 270 yards rushing. George, he's going to go over 2,000 total yards here tonight. Maddox Allen comes up over the 35 to the 37-yard line. Second down 3. $7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Local fakes, fires out here to Sabo, complete, makes a nice little twisting move, and goes out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down out at the 47-yard line.
Well, you better get him on the ground quickly because if you don't, he's gone.
So the Rock, backed up at their own 3-yard line, now have it out near midfield at their own 47. First and 10. Minio goes in motion. Mokel back, pump fakes, look at Sabo. Now he throws it downfield, incomplete.
Something
Little
messed up. Looked like there was a screen
Yeah,
to the middle
it
there.
looked like because you had 2 linemen.
Yes.
Downfield, you had Blaze Mullen and Isaac Bell flanked out to the right here, setting up the screen, but it didn't materialize. So second and 10, incomplete pass off the clock at 6:58 here in the third, with Slippery Rock up 34-0. Trips to the left, split right. Local fakes, pitches out here. It looked like it was going nowhere. Now it's a big play. And taking it down inside the 20, down to the 15, and close to the touchdown. That looks like Schwartz. I don't think he got in.
No, he didn't get in. That was
No,
Minio.
it was Minio, Sal Minio, 26 on the reception.
How about that speed?
They got it everywhere.
There's a flag out here in the 44.
Uh-oh. Holding.
Another
Against
hold.
Slippery Rock. So that will negate a 50-yard pass and run play. So that's going to move it back to the 37-yard line. We'll make it second and 20. Or they're going to do it from the point of the infraction. So actually they move it back to the 46. 46. And it'll be second and 11.
Makes it a 60-yard penalty.
All right, trips to the left, split right. Motion comes Minio. Mokel under pressure, avoids the sack and nearly gets back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 4 yards actually on the play.
Good to see the Wilmington kids still coming strong. No giving up. Love to see that.
Ball back at the 45. That loss of a yard on a play. So make it 3rd and 12. High snap. Mokel takes it, rolls right, looks, fires downfield.
Nice.
To Sabo. Turns upfield, breaks a tackle, and gets down inside the 30 and down to the 25 for Wilmington for a first down. Huge night, not only for Mokel, but for Sabo.
Absolutely. Catch and run, catch and run. Kid scrambles out of trouble, puts it on the money, and then the receiver adds 20 to it. Very, very well and conceived play, and I'll tell you what, they are on the ball tonight. I don't know what happened last week, but it's certainly different tonight.
Gain of 30 on that pass play, so be 1st and 10 for Slippery Rock at the Wilmington 25-yard line, leading 34-0, looking for more. Double slot formation. Maddox Allen. He'll get 1 yard at the 24.
1 yard gain will bring up a 2nd and 9. The ball is right at the 24-yard line.
Now Mokel looking to the sideline for a play.
Now you're in 4-down territory,
Yes.
too. You only need to pick up half on 2nd, half on 3rd.
Double slot. Wilmington showing blitz. Here comes a blitz. Pass complete to Sabo. It is.
Nice.
Complete to number 2, John Sabo.
Gain of just
Ball will be down at just about the
4 yards.
Thing was,
so
though,
bring up 3rd and 5.
What made it nice is it would have been a loss.
Yes.
That's what made it nice, not the 4 yards they gained. The fact that he, evaded the defense, avoided a loss.
Yeah, they brought both inside linebackers on the blitz. So it's 3rd and 5 at the 20 for Slippery Rock. Clock stopping at 4:43 here in the 3rd quarter. On senior night here at Troy Allen Stadium. Minio goes in motion left. Slant over the middle, complete to Sabo. No, he drops it at the 8.
He rolled his ankle.
Let's hope not. Hate to see that. They bring up a 4th and 5. I would be inclined to get him off the field defensively too.
Kick a field goal here, Eddie.
And tell him he had a good night. Are they going to be a 27, be a 37-yard field goal attempt? Konjerski. Sabo to hold. Is there anything Sabo doesn't do?
I'm telling you right now, he's had a great game. So the whole offense. So, I mean, both sides of the ball, they've been great.
Konjerski's kick is
Wow.
up high enough, long enough. It is no good. Wide to the right.
Right.
Wilmington will take over 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wilmington at their own 20. 4:34 to go here in the 3rd. Ed Cody and his Swami George Abraham. How fast, George, seemed like yesterday we did the opening game with Mars and Newcastle, and now here we are in the 8th game of the year.
I know.
We said, it seemed like I said yesterday it's week 0. Now
And I remember you saying,
week
we'll
8.
be doing that Slippery Rock game, and I thought, it's a long time away. Here we are.
Oh,
And into the volleyball playoffs, too, in a few weeks.
isn't that something?
The girls' volleyball, quite impressive around here, boy. Good teams.
Hand off to Miller, straight ahead, out to around the 23-yard line.
I tell you, they've had yards hard to come by against that Rock defense.
Yes. Now this most of the backfield returns next year for Wilmington.
Oh, yeah.
Both Millers, quarterback. George, your top receiver, Buddha Book. I wonder he's not gotten the ball here this evening. McConaughey fires downfield off the fingertips of his intended receiver out at the 35-yard line. Intended for Miller.
Pretty well covered, Ed. 2-3 red jerseys right there.
3rd and 7 for Wilmington at their own 23-yard line. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Slippery Rock, after that 27-point explosion in the first quarter, added another touchdown in the second and leading 34-0. Wing to the left, slot right. Jamie Miller goes in motion. Flip out to Ben Miller, sweeping to the right. Gets some running room, gets a first down, breaks into the
Good
secondary.
game.
This kid's a tough runner.
Yes, he
He is a very, very good football player. 5'10", 185-pound junior. And if you don't wrap him up, he'll break the tackle.
Absolutely.
1st and 10, Wilmington. Out at the 39-yard line, to gain a 16 on that play. Miller, I know it's 34-0. He's had a nice evening rushing the football.
Absolutely.
Just off the top of my head, he must be up around 65, 70 yards rushing. Slot right, wing to the left for the Greyhounds. There's a jet sweep to the left, turning a corner, getting some yards and getting the first down is Ty Milliron.
That was another nice run.
Nice. Milliron, a senior, picks up enough for the first down at the 48 of Slippery Rock. Picks up 13 on that play, 1st and 10. Double wing formation. Milliron goes in motion to the right. Here's a handoff to McConaughey keeps it on a nice fake.
Yeah, it was.
And gets nice yards down, cracks inside the 45 to the 44. Picks up 4.
Good ball handling there. Slippery Rock.
They move it back to the 45.
Yeah, it looks to be about 2nd and 6. Possible 7.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's right there.
Down to 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. I have to give Wilmington credit, George, for how they've come out and fought hard here in this quarter. Hand off to Miller. Miller. He'll pick up about 4 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3 at the 41. Double tight formation for Wilmington. Ty Milliron, wing left. Jamie Miller, wing to the right. Single setback, Ben Miller. Milliron goes in motion. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to get the first down.
Absolutely.
And more as he squares up, gets inside the 35 and down to the 32. A Slippery Rock, a gain of 9, 1st and 10, and the wing tee is rolling for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, several nice gains in a row.
Under a minute
here, yep, absolutely.
Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Wilmington on the march this drive, having started at their own 20. Handoff straight ahead, up the middle.
Ball game number 26, Ben Miller.
And Ben Miller. They get about 4 or 5 on the play.
He was tackled by number 53, Matt Crowley, number 7.
2nd and 6. At the 28, we're down to the final seconds. Wow, they spotted at the 29, actually. And this third quarter is coming to an end.
Yeah, they're not going to snap the ball, I don't think.
No.
No.
That's the end of the third quarter of play with the score. Slippery Rock 34, Wilmington nothing. So Wilmington come out in this third quarter and they don't give up a score, and they've done a much better job of running the football.
Moving the ball themselves, playing some good defense, and showing a we're not giving in attitude that you have to be impressed with.
Yeah, for a young team, it plays 3 or 4 freshmen here tonight, a number of sophomores, and a lot of juniors.
No, I agree with you. I'm impressed with their attitude. They've stuck in there this entire quarter on both sides of the ball. Rock moved the ball once, but they ended up with no points. And now they've got their most impressive drive of the night. And
it's a nice sign for Coach Fillion.
Absolutely.
Talk to his team. You know, when you're losing like this, no use you getting all over the team. This is a time to be positive. And when you win, then you can be tough as nails.
Yeah, like Coach wonders tomorrow, they may swim a few extra laps for some of those personal fouls. Absolutely. And Fillion's no stranger to coaching. He knows what he's doing, believe me. He'll have those guys in. I don't know what's going to end up happening this year, but I guarantee you.
Next year
they'll be strong.
They're very young guys. Just 3 seniors, they start on offense. And just 3 seniors, they start on defense.
Boy, is Grove City taking Sharpsville to the woodshed. 31-7.
Wow. All right, here we go. Start the fourth quarter. 34-0, Slippery Rock, the 2nd and 7 for Wilmington at the Slippery Rock 29-yard line. Milliron goes in motion. McConaughey throws downfield, incomplete. Pass intended for his tight end, Christina Michael. Brings up a 3rd and 7.
I don't know if the receiver or the defender saw the ball.
No.
To be honest. Rarely do you see a pass where it appeared that neither one knew to whom the ball was supposed to go.
Wilmington will stay in a 2 tight end formation. Taking a lot of time looking at the sideline for a play. Milliron goes in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep to the left. Tries to cut it upfield, but there are 6, 7 red shirts all around him. No gain on a play, 4th and 7.
Were you about as impressed tonight with their pursuit of the ball as anything?
Outstanding.
Lateral
pursuit.
quickness, I mean, and not one guy.
You know, and that is coaching. They gave up 400 yards last week to Sharon. So Coach Renderoos, he got together, and this defense against the run has been great tonight.
Absolutely.
I give Miller credit for his nice runs. He's had a nice evening.
Oh, sure.
But overall, they've really been strong against the run, have the Rockets. So 4th and 7 now to 29. McConaughey rolls to his right. Going to pull up. Now he's going to run. Now he wants to throw.
Nice.
Was he beyond the line of scrimmage?
I don't think.
Okay, so it's if not, it's a 1st down. And that completion, I think it was Ben Miller on the reception.
Nice play by McConaughey.
It was Ben Miller. Yes, very nice play.
Very nice play. Keeping it alive, keeping his head downfield, his eyes.
He's a junior.
Meeting a pass.
He'll be back. Ben Miller will be back. So it's 1st and 10 now. A gain of 13 on the play. at the 16 of Slippery Rock. This drive having started at the Wilmington 20-yard line. McConaughey looks. Here comes the pressure, and he just throws it over the head of the two rushers in on him. At Braden Ridge, and I think that was also Brody Gulsing. Are they calling intentional grounding?
I thought there was a white jersey there. I'm surprised. There isn't.
There is not. So
Right again. No, I thought I saw somebody out there. Coaches are complaining about it, next booth over, but there was somebody there with a white jersey.
I know, there had to be because he was inside the tackle box. All right, so to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 16 now for Wilmington, looking for their first score of the night. McConaughey now under center. Drops back, fires a slant, complete,
Nice.
and it's a touchdown.
Absolutely.
It looked like it was Davis Fanco on the reception.
Good pass by McConaughey. Nice reception for a touchdown.
All right, George, I'm going to double check that.
Milliron, the touchdown.
Okay, it was to number 8, Milliron. I want to make sure. So finally, here in the 4th quarter, 10:23 mark. On the board for the Greyhounds. And the kick is blocked.
Blocked is right.
So that drive, 80 yards in, wow, how many plays?
13.
13 plays. And TD pass.
You know, McConaughey's had a pretty nice game also.
Yes.
Very nice game. Because he's been under duress, you know what I mean?
Much
He's
so.
not just eating a sandwich back there.
TD pass, McConaughey to Milliron is 16 yards, and so it's now 34-6. Well, they keep Wilmington off the scoreboard in the
Absolutely.
3rd quarter, and they put together a nice long drive, some great inside running by Miller, and some nifty pass plays
Yeah.
by McConaughey, the junior quarterback.
Yeah, give the Hounds credit for hanging in there.
So let's see, is Sabo still in there, George? You take him out after he tweaked his ankle.
I saw him on the sideline. I think he's back in there. I don't see him on the sideline.
No, he's back in there.
Number 2, yeah.
It's Sabo and Schwartz back deep.
Looked like he had his tape adjusted or something.
Winters on a kickoff for Wilmington.
Okay.
And it's taken by Schwartz at the 5. It's a little bit of a seam. A nice return out over the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Was a nice return. Very nice return.
So 1st and 10.
He's junior also.
Yes. 10:13 to go here in the ball game. Slippery Rock up 34-6 over Wilmington. And all the starters back out there for Slippery Rock. Moko leads the team out. Minio, Maddox Allen, Galsing. Double slot formation. Moko back into spread. Motion with Minio. Quick slant pass to Sabo. What a pass. That was a bullet.
Bullet is right. That slant had some mustard on it. Wow, that was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 48 of Wilmington. Pickup of 19 on that pass play.
Eddie, that's 100 catches for Sabo in his career. 100.
Wow. And Georgia, Moco doesn't have 250 yards plus his running. He's over 4,000 career yards and closing in on about 1,800 total yards or plus for the season.
I know one thing, there was some smoke on that slant. That I do know, my goodness.
Sabo, he got great hands. I'm impressed with the receivers in general for Slippery Rock.
Yeah, then when they catch it, then after they catch it, they can run with it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So 1st and 10. No, they move it back. Penalty. 1st and 15.
Oh, that's yardage.
There's a little dump off pass.
Big yardage.
Is that Maddox Allen? That happened so fast.
No, absolutely.
What, was that Maddox?
Yep, 28.
It was.
Gets the ball down to the 25-yard line, and that's good enough for a Slippery Rock
1st and 10. Pick up a 23 on that play. 1st and 10 at the 25. There's Maddox Allen. Weaves his way down to the 21 for pickup of 4.
Gets the ball down to the 21-yard line. For a 2nd and 6 for Slippery Rock.
Clock running. We're down to 8:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. Slippery Rock up on Wilmington 34-6. He had 34 first half points. Trip set to the right. Split left. Vocal. Trying to fade.
There it is,
Trying to
one-on-one.
throw the fade to Schwartz. Can't get it. Good coverage.
Well conceived. You knew you were going to have one-on-one there on that side. You had that whole end zone to work with, but decent coverage also.
Yeah, good coverage there by Davis.
Absolutely.
Fainco.
Grove City 31, Starkville 15.
So it's 3rd and 6 for Slippery Rock at the 21 of Wilmington. Slot to the right, slot left. Mocha looks like he went to set up a screen, and he does to Maddox Allen. And there's a flag. He takes it down to about the 10 or 9-yard line, but there's a penalty marker down.
Another hold.
Holding.
Against Slippery Rock.
Tell you, from where that flag is, it still looks like it might still be enough.
For the first down. Okay, they took it down to the 9-yard line. Where's the flag thrown?
Okay.
Are they going to move it back to the 19-yard line? So it's going to be
3rd and 4.
There's a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Bod's going to stay. He's going to stay 3rd and 6. That's strange. Motion left. Vocal takes a snap. Fakes. Fade to the end zone. Is it caught by Sabo?
Yeah.
No, he did catch it.
Yeah. That was a fabulous play, both passer and receiver. That was a great play. That play was covered, and he just put it in the right spot, and Sabo went and got it.
I think that was Lucas Ellison who caught that, George.
That puts quarterback William Mickle with over 4,000
I think it was Lucas Ellison.
His career here at Slippery Rock.
Puts Mokel over 4,000, Ed, for his career.
I said that. That's his 5th touchdown pass. Jaworski, the kick, it is up, and it is good.
He gets that ball up there nice and high, doesn't he?
43 to go in the fourth quarter. Yards, Slippery Rock Rockets, 41. Wilmington 6.
41-6. $67 yards in 6 plays. George, safe to say they're getting around 450 yards of offense here tonight.
I'd say right in,
Mokel, 5 touchdown passes.
What do you think he's thrown for?
17 on the season. I'm going to say he's thrown for 300.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Probably run for 130.
Yeah, well, at 30. Came into the game with career yards of 3,736, so he's over 4,000.
He's over 300 tonight.
And he came into this season with this year 1,602 total yards, so he's approaching 2,000 yards for the season in total yards. 7:43 to go. And I believe we will have the mercy rule now, George.
36.
41 to.
Is it 36 or 35? I
35.
haven't had that many games.
I think it's 35. Jaworski to kick off. Miller's trying to find some room, and not much there as he gets it out to the 15-yard line.
No, it's running. 35.
It was spotted. See what it should be at the 15-yard line. It is.
Yeah, that's where they are. Just short.
41-6. Slippery Rock with the lead. And 7:26 remaining in the game.
Timeout, Slippery Rock.
And Slippery Rock wants to take a timeout.
Putting the subs in, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I don't think
Give
you're
it
going
free.
to, you not see anyone else of the starters in there for the rest of this game. As well it should be. A 5-touchdown night for William Mokel. Sable's caught 2 touchdown passes. Allison's caught 2. Schwartz has caught 1. And Maddox, Allen, the long 80-yard touchdown run.
A lot of firepower out there, Ed. A lot of firepower.
So Wilmington, George, they are going to lose their 4th straight game for the first time since 1983. How amazing is that?
Quite impressive as far as streaks go, but as you say, it's a game. The big team wins out. If you have players, you can win. If not, it's tough. They'll be back, though, like you said.
Absolutely. With this young team, they will be back.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 for Wilmington at their own 15-yard line on a running clock. Connie takes a snap, flips it out here in a flare pass to Miller, and he takes it out to the 20-yard line.
He's tackled by a host of Rockets, led by number 75, Robert Foster.
Love the way that kid plays. Travis Ellison coming off the field.
You only have so many guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right. Tyler Arblaster still in there.
It's not like Notre Dame.
No gain on that play. As a matter of fact, a loss of a yard.
Ian Fair in there, new name in the lineup. He was in on that tackle.
Cooper Allman checking into the lineup. Coach getting a lot of young players in there. Cade Grossman, defensive end. Douglas Popovec. Flare pass out here, caught by Miller. Makes the first guy miss. Takes it up over the 25 to the 27-yard line for a gain of 8. Should be
enough
for a first down. Should be.
Yeah, should move the sticks.
I'm just impressed the way this kid's played all night.
Oh, yeah. No quitting these guys.
He's one of those kids you could look at any team in the conference and say he can play for anyone.
Yeah.
Running clock down to 5:20 to go here in the fourth, with Wilmington up 41-6. Or excuse me, Slippery Rock up 41-6. Ty Milliron on a sweep to the left, and he's going to get 9 yards.
Ball handed out to number 26, Ben Miller.
No, he's going to get enough for the first down. Out to the 37.
Fisher's getting lazy now. That was short by about 1.5 yards.
Was it?
Yep.
Wayne to the left, slot right. Counter.
Nice pursuit. He came from the other side to make that tackle.
Gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Being fair again, Ed.
Try to get as many of these substitutions in there. Ian Fair shifting over to left defensive end. Miller straight ahead, fights, struggles, and should get another first down.
He did get that one, easy. Nice run, very nice run.
Gets it to midfield to pick up a 9. He's got to be over 100 yards here tonight, George.
Yeah.
You got to be around 105, 110. Ball at the 49 of Slippery Rock. Clock running, continuous clock. The Mercy rolled down to 3:20. Millarn in motion. McConaughey back, rolls, looking, sets up, wants to throw.
Ooh,
deep.
nice ball.
Has a man open.
No!
Caught.
Beautiful.
Touchdown.
Beautiful pass.
Nice pass.
Wow. Outstanding
49-yard
passing
TD
catch.
pass by McConaughey to Davis Vancoat. Is that Millarn 8 or Vancoat 9?
I thought it was 9.
I did too. So that comes to the 3:06 mark.
Boy, he put that ball in the air, what, about 50-some yards?
Very nice.
Very, very nice pass. Wow.
Attempt for the extra point. And the extra point by James Winters is good.
Boy, I'll
So
tell
that
you, that was
scoring drive,
impressive.
85 yards.
8 plays?
7 plays.
7 plays?
7.
Man, that pass was right on the money.
Perfect.
Perfect. About what, 50 yards in the air anyway?
Yes.
Jeez, very nice.
(41-13). And give Wilmington credit, down 34-0 at the half. Kept Slippery Rock off the board in the third quarter.
Uh-huh.
held them to one second half touchdown. 41-13 with 3:06 to go. Sabo's still in there. He's going to return along with Sam Schwartz. Nice drive by Wilmington. Here's the boot by Winters, taken by Sabo back at the 2-yard line. No, that's Schwartz. And he breaks free. And
nice.
He's finally dragged down at the 30-yard line.
Good run back and a nice stop. He had a little room there.
Yeah, 28-yard return. Schwartz, another kid, excellent speed. So 2:56 on the clock. Superuck up 41-13. They have the ball at their own 30-yard line. Getting some instructions from Coach Wenderoos before they take the field. They're going to go into a victory look. Local takes a knee.
You take the seniors out here, Ed? Yep.
Yeah, he is. He's going to do it. Nice job. All the seniors. That's why nice gesture by Coach. Clock running, down to 2 to play. And a whole fresh set of red jerseys in the lineup. Handoff straight ahead. Nice running room, making something out of it.
Owen Long, freshman.
Owen Long. Douglas Popovic in at quarterback. Third and 1.
That's the first down. That'd be one more play.
Cooper Allman, the carrier, and that's going to wind it up in the last 40 seconds as the clock runs off.
Quite impressive with the
Yes.
rock. Very impressive. And Wilmington, too, staying in there, hanging in, and fighting the whole game.
Something to build on.
Sure.
And there's the final play of the game.
Ball handed off at number 42,
Esquivel, Rico on that carry, or Rico Esquivel, excuse me. And that's the end of the game with a final score. Slippery Rock 41 and Wilmington 13. Slippery Rock goes to 5-3 in the season, and Wilmington goes to 3-5. Their fourth straight loss, the first time since 1983. Swam, your thoughts on the game?
No, what I expected coming in. A ton of speed and talent for Slippery Rock.
Yeah.
Skill position, just fabulous. Very impressed with the defense of Slippery Rock, running to the ball, lateral quickness, great tackling, and then I want to take my hat off to Wilmington for hanging in there and fighting to the end.
Yeah, down 34-0 at the half. They kept the Rock
Absolutely
off the scoreboard in the third quarter, and then outscored them in the fourth, 13-7. Albeit that Slippery Rock substituted. But let's go back to the scoring in that first quarter. At the 10:46 mark, Slippery Rock a 22-yard touchdown pass. Moko to Sabo, Konjerski to kick. 7-0, 70 yards in 4 plays. And right back at the 5:08 mark, Slippery Rock scored again. Mokel, the Sabo again for 18 yards. A kick failed, 76 yards in 3 plays. 2:15 mark, Slippery Rock, Mokel to Lucas Ellison, 3-yard pass. Konjerski kick, 20-0. 32 yards, 5 plays following a turnover. And then with 10 seconds remaining in the first, Mokel, his 4th touchdown pass, 37 yards to Sam Schwartz. 1 play, 37 yards. Konjerski to kick. It was 27-0. Then in the second quarter, 5:37 mark, Maddox Ellen on an 80-yard run. 2 plays for that drive. Konjerski to kick. 34-0. That's the way it stood at the half. Then in the fourth quarter, Wilmington, 10:23 mark, they went 80 yards in 13 plays. The kick failed. The TD was a McConaughey to Millarn, 16-yard pass, 34-6. Slippery Rock came back. Mokel to Ellison, his 5th touchdown pass, 9 yards. Konjerski to kick, 41-6, 67 yards, 6 plays. And final score, 3:06. McConaughey, 49-yard touchdown pass to Davis Fanco, 85 yards, 7 plays. The kick by Winters good, 41-13 for Mokel, over 4,000 passing yards for his career. Excuse me, over 2,000 yards, total yards for the season, and 17 touchdown passes on the year.
Well, those numbers don't lie.
No, they built up some momentum. Headed in, they have 2 more games to play. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the playoffs. For Wilmington, a very young team. Good things to come for them next year.
Absolutely.
Hey, once again, we want to thank our producer, Matt Lutz. We want to thank Slippery Rock High School for their hospitality and their graciousness in hosting us here. We really enjoyed it. Final score, once again, is Slippery Rock 41, Wilmington 13. On behalf of the Swami, George Abraham, this is Ed Cody wishing you a good night.
From high school sports to community events and beyond, you can find all of your favorite local shows on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Hi, I'm Tricia from the Butler Buzz. You can watch my show or other local programming like Up for Adoption or Hunting Nostalgia, only on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Check us out right now on Channel 100 or search Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on YouTube for playlists and much more. Spirit, town pride, community. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.